I let him know that I want him to be with me. I let him know that I want to have sex with him. I let him know I want to lay with him.
I said, what if we rape you right now? How will you like that?
He started crying and begging and pleading. You know what I'm saying? Mark, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be gay. I don't want to. But at this time, you know what I'm saying, I'm out of control. I don't want to hear nothing, no talk.
And he slap him real hard.
I tell him to turn around. He still doesn't want to turn all the way around. So I said, bitch, if I have to tell you to turn around one more time, I'll break your jaw. So he turns around. I tell him to take his pants off. He doesn't want to do it. I punch him in the face. You know what I'm saying? I squeeze his ass cheeks. 2 handfuls. He tenses up. You know. So I take my pants off. I mean, he's just sitting here the whole time. I had a pair of red and white Jordan with some red shoestrings in them. So I ain't got nothing on but these tennis shoes and my undershort. I give him the grease. And I tell him to put some on his finger. Stick it in his ass and you know what I'm saying, kind of like fuck himself to loosen himself up, because I know he had never been penetrated before. It was his first time. Go to fucking him. You know what I'm saying? Slowly at first, you know what I'm saying, and try to loosen him up. And it was tight. You know what I'm saying? Like he was definitely a virgin. He's groaning and, you know what I'm saying, moaning and telling me how it hurts. So, you know, I bag out a little bit. So he's like, man, come on, man, goddamn. Go on, hurry up, man, I want to get straight too. I said, well, come on. I get up off of him.
I'm in the middle of it now, I'm there, so I can't welch out now, you know what I'm saying? I got to go through with it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like stuck there in here with him.
He greases himself up. He shows him no mercy. He fucks him, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell him, hold up, man, you know, slow down, chill out, man, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to hurt him, for real, you know what I'm saying? And he have to go to the hospital, and you know what I'm saying? He's gonna automatically have to say what happened.
He have sex with him first. Then I have sex with him. Then he have sex with him. I have sex with him. Then he have sex with him. And then that was the end of it.
So I didn't finish it first, you know what I'm saying? So I fuck him, and I come off, I get my due. Next day, you know what I'm saying, he goes to SEG. In prison, that's lockup.
So I'm like, in my heart, I'm like, damn, we through. We done got us a rape case.
What if I told you the darkest part of prison isn't what you see in movies? You might think of fights, stabbings, or gang wars, but the harsh truth is, the real horror lives in silence. It all happens in places where the cameras don't reach, and the screams never leave the walls. Don't believe me? Listen to this inmate exposing the reality of having the luxury of multiple punks, sissies and wives behind closed doors. Listen to this.
One of the spots I was at, they're trying to boil your dick and nuts in water, but the whole rape thing was the broomsticks. You had kids getting fucked with broomsticks. It was more so a fear factor. Somebody would get held down, get stripped, now their pants are off, their dick's out, they're nervous, they ain't never been like this before in a situation like this with 8 people fucking face tats. Like, cause these kids are young as fuck, but they look crazy and they look older. And they take out a broomstick and a lot of people will break it off just like that. Hey, yo, you got that, I'm gonna pay. There were some kids that didn't care and they still went through with it, and some kids were getting their intestines blown out because 14 inches of a fucking broomstick's getting put in their ass. Ugh. And there's a lot of cases like this of the shit happening at the different prisons that I was at. The place that I got cut at, Lake Butler, that Reception Medical, the COs put a hit on one kid because he had sex charges. So the COs are like, they brought him in the dorm, yo, we got a baby fucker. He got hit with a broomstick. He's on a shit bag for the rest of his life. What was going on in the YOs, in the adult prisons, it's not really, I mean, you could say it's rape because it's not consensual, but motherfuckers is getting scared out of their ass. Like, they getting ran down on, knife put to their neck, and they get fucked like that. And they ended up giving it up, doing their eyebrows. They become a whole, we call them boys. Boys, sissies, punks. you see him with the tight shorts on and all that shit, they transform into a different person. That's just, Florida is a fucked up place.
Now, if this raised your eyebrows, wait for the next clip, because it'll explain perfectly how far a prisoner can go to get some meat. Watch this one.
Yep, they so skilled. Motherfuckers don't have to fight you for no booty in there, man. I know a motherfucker in there, they put medicine in chili. He caught one of these motherfuckers running around who they families ain't sending him no money or nothing. Motherfuckers hungry and shit. People that turn their backs on, I ain't sending him no money. And so you got to hustle in prison like you do on the streets to survive. So motherfucker tell you, hey man, you clean my bowl out that I cooked in, I let you have the rest of this chili. And the average motherfucker, they see the smell, the aroma coming, ooh, this shit, it smell good. Yeah, bro, I got you, man. I wash it out for you. Dummy. And they sit there and eat the shit, man. This shit is bomb. Wiping their mouth and shit. And before they even get the last spoon in there, motherfuckers asleep.
Sleep for what?
He done put shit in the chili that'll make a motherfucker go to sleep. It's like a sex drug. You know, that's why they get inmates sign up for medication. You know, when they holler in prison, when they holler pill call, you see about 200 motherfuckers coming. That shit is driving them nuts in there. It's something that they never thought. They never thought. And then this motherfucker, once he ate that chili, he went to sleep on this man's bed, freak motherfucker's bed. And most of them freak motherfuckers, man, they packing anywhere between 10 and 13, 14-inch dicks. They gonna hurt some shit.
You see, prison rape isn't about attraction. It's about power, dominance, and control. It happens in silence, and it leaves scars far deeper than any fight. For many inmates, the fear of being targeted is constant. Every shower, every cell change, every moment of vulnerability carries risk. Victims are often younger, weaker, or simply outnumbered. Some are forced into what's called protective relationships, coerced into becoming someone's property in exchange for safety. Others suffer brutal assaults that are never reported. Shame, fear of retaliation, and distrust of guards keep most victims silent. The impact is lifelong. Survivors leave prison carrying trauma, PTSD, depression, and often permanent physical injuries. And because so few cases are reported, the true scale of the problem remains hidden. Organizations like Just Detention International have fought to bring awareness, and laws like the Prison Rape Elimination Act were passed to hold facilities accountable. But even with reforms, the culture of silence means change is slow. Prison rape is more than an inmate issue. It's a human rights crisis happening in the shadows. And that's the truth most movies and TV shows never show you. Because behind the bars, behind the fights and the gangs, the darkest part of prison is the silence, and the stories that never leave those walls until we start talking about it openly. The cycle will continue in the shadows. Like the video and subscribe to this channel to get some deep insights about the prison system.